What you doing, Shane? What have you got there?
Some cream cheese.
What are you doing with the cream cheese?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Laughing at My Nightmare Gala in a Box night. Are you ready to make some buff chip dip? We're not. Our cream cheese is hard as a rock. Forgot to take it out of the fridge early, so now I'm warming it up at the fire.
Mm-hmm. Any minute now.
Get ready, this recipe video is not going to be anything like your regular recipe video. We do not advise that you follow any of our instructions that we're about to give you. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
It's time
To talk
about
our lives. Alright, welcome to our kitchen. This is where the magic happens.
Yeah, it's where it's gonna happen.
So for today's recipe, and I use that word lightly, we will be recreating the buff chip dip of my youth. I don't have this recipe any longer, so we'll be doing it off of memory.
Okay.
We encourage all of you to go online and find a buffalo chicken dip recipe that entices you. This is a very DIY recipe. It can be changed and invented upon. So set your spirit free and make the buff chip dip of your dreams.
Wow. Have you been thinking about that line?
I wrote that line 3 years ago, and I've been holding on to it. So, first, what are our ingredients?
All right. We've got chicken, shredded chicken. Now, we had an argument about this. Shane wanted
They're already going off my childhood recipe.
Shane wanted canned chicken, and I said that sounds disgusting and horrible.
It isn't.
It sounded horrible, and so I got just regular chicken from the grocery store that they, like rotisserie chicken that they shredded.
Yes.
A little bit, a little bit less gross than canned.
It's a little bit fresher, I'll give her that. Now, whether or not it completely ruins what I've been hoping for years remains to be seen. But we'll see.
Then we've got, I got triple cheddar. You asked for shredded cheddar, so I got shredded Vermont white cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mild cheddar in a blend. And Shane said to get cream cheese, and I asked how much cream cheese, and he said, and I quote, a honking chunk. So I got 2 squares of cream cheese.
I have a memory of there being a good amount of cream cheese. Like, that's the main ingredient.
Well,
so we're going to put both of them in and
that's true.
Hope for the best.
We've got ranch.
That can also be substituted with blue cheese if you are evil.
Oh, I prefer blue cheese to ranch when it comes to this kind of thing. So now I'm upset at you. Then we have this mild buffalo sauce.
Which is not what you have, and that is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because all of you have hot sauce in your boxes from Connor's Saucery. We are making this video well in advance, so we don't have it yet. But that is going to significantly up the game of your buff chip dip.
That's
so
true.
Use that, and we hope it's amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, so is that everything? I mean
the whipped cream, but other than that, we're good to go.
There's no whipped cream in this recipe.
Well, I think everyone should have a can of whipped cream. It's just for the chef.
Alright, everyone. Get out your whipped cream.
Want some?
No, thank you.
Don't pretend like you don't like eating it out of the can. I know you do. Alright, we don't want to bore you, but we are going to shred and dice this chicken into infinity for Shane's chewing, to make it perfect for his chewing.
You might be saying, but it's already shredded.
Not enough.
Not small enough.
We're going to pulverize this chicken.
Alright, chicken has been thoroughly macerated.
Thoroughly shredded. Here we have it.
We didn't use quite all of it. We're aiming for about the same amount as 2 cans of chicken.
Yeah.
And this looks...
That's probably a little bit more.
Kind of accurate. By the way, everyone should probably preheat their ovens. You can also microwave this, but that's not as fancy. So preheat your oven to...
Whatever your recipe says. What are we doing?
I think we'll do like 375.
Really?
For...
Is there cheese on top?
There can be.
Just at the end,
At
right?
the end, yeah.
Because we don't want to burn the cheese.
350 maybe? 375. Alright, so let's see how my fireplace warming of the cream cheese worked out. It's softened.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Number 2.
Alright, another big chunk here. You know, looking at that, I'm wondering if we only ever used one chunk of cream cheese.
Oh my god.
That's looking like a lot. So again, consult whatever recipe you're using. Do not follow what we're doing. I mean, yours will be amazing, but...
We'll see how it turns out. So now I have a spoon to like mash this. Do I put in the sauces? How much of each of these?
I remember a cup of ranch. I really do remember that.
Wow.
Alright. 1 cup.
16 ounces. Is that just like half of this then?
Probably.
Wow.
Oh, I would
Wish I
take
could
some of
eyeball
that right in my mouth.
But this is your whipped cream.
Yum. I would eat ranch for a living if I could.
For a living?
Uh-huh.
You could just eat it more. You don't eat ranch a lot.
No, I never have salad, so...
Yeah.
I should start dipping... Or just making buck chip dip more often.
You're right. This is the solution.
Now again, this should be blue cheese. You probably don't have to use it at all. There are lots of variations.
Oh god, don't have to use it at all. What would you put in?
I don't know, more cheese.
To lubricant it.
More cream cheese. Maybe some mayo.
By lubricant, I mean lubricate. And now the
Now
chicken.
we add the chicken. You get to lick the spears.
No, thank you.
The good thing about this recipe, I mean, there are many good things about this recipe, but everything here you can eat raw or cold.
That's true.
So you can make this and not bake it at all. It wouldn't be as decadent, but
it's safe.
we're just warming it up, basically.
This definitely does not look like the normal amount of chicken. I think we're a little high on our cream cheese ratio.
Yeah. Those sweet sounds. That's the sound you want to go for right there.
Yes, do it by sound.
A nice slurping. A nice slurping derp.
Okay.
Alright.
Now
let's do a cup of cheese.
1/4 of a cup. Yeah, there's 2 cups of cheese in here, so half this bag.
Okay.
And I'm not measuring because
Triple cheddar.
that's about half. Yum. I picked a good cheddar, right? I thought that coloring would be nice for the top.
That's beautiful. And we have a whole nother bag to put on top. I can't wait for us to pull this out of the oven off camera, realize something has gone horribly awry, and then turn the camera back on with buck chip dip that we bought at the store, pretending that we nailed it.
Oh my god. I did see one in the frozen aisle, like the frozen food section the other day, and I was like, could just pop that out.
It's more fun to make it yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I think that we should do more cheese on top and less, like I think that's a good amount mixed in. Don't you think?
Sure.
Because the layer of cheese on top is like the best part.
Yeah, I concur.
Great.
Now, the magic ingredient. Hot sauce. Get out your Connor's Saucery hot sauce and add as much or as little as you would like. I remember the recipe that I used to use was like a lot of hot sauce, and I didn't like spicy food, so...
I feel like your mom wouldn't have put a lot in because
she didn't, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. The recipe said a lot, but my mom didn't put all of it in. We also bought the mild wing sauce, so...
It's still a little bit spicy. Like, it's, a mild hot sauce, but...
How's it looking?
I wanted to be able to take, like, big heapers of it and not be like, it's too spicy, so...
This video is going to be called Big Heapers, Hauntin' Chaunters, Hefty Mambos.
Oh my god. Oh, this looks pretty.
It does.
Do we need to spray that?
Oh, see, these are the details that don't come back to me from my childhood. It's so wet, I would say no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
It's like a cream cheese mixture,
Yeah.
so that would be pretty weird.
And we're not taking it to the point where it'll like burn to the
Stick.
bottom.
Yeah. And if that's the wrong move, you can all shake your heads now.
All right, next, get out a baking dish of your choice. I like to go for a slightly taller one so that it's a thick, dip.
See, my preference would be a very thin, spread out layer
I know.
with some cheese on
You
top.
can make your version tomorrow.
But yes, let's make a nice thick dip. And this way, every single time you try to slide your nacho into it, your nacho will crack and break.
Everyone have a lovely evening.
But that's okay. That's okay. In this life, we need to learn to compromise.
Your nachos will not break. If your nacho breaks dipping into this, you've done something wrong, or you have weak nachos.
No. If you put on the correct amount of cheese top layer, your nacho will break.
Well, we're gonna wait for our oven to preheat. Pop this bad boy in.
Oven is preheated, so we're going to pop it in.
We're gonna pop it in right now.
And we will be back when we're ready to add our top layer of cheese. In like what, 10 minutes? Yum. Time for cheese.
Yummy.
This is a great way to burn my hand. I'm gonna put the camera down.
Look at that beauty. It looks so delicious.
Looks really good.
Oh, we are gonna dig into this. We'll spare you those noises. We hope yours turned out as good as this one. Probably didn't, because this is something. But we just want to thank everyone for supporting Laughing at My Nightmare by attending this gala night. It means a lot to us, and you're supporting all the work that we do. So thank you, and enjoy your buff chicken.